I was going to say Damien was wrong because you said it had no impact at all. I think it's going to have a profoundly positive impact, but then you came back near the end and you said it's going to have a positive impact. Patriots going to be ready. And I'm a Steelers fan, and this is the worst possible thing that could have happened to the Steelers. The fact that this article has come out, I think it's going to galvanize them, and they're going to be even more ready. Here's the deal. Since the year 2000, the worst season that they have had is 9-7. I am a native New Yorker, and even I have to bow at the altar of the greatness of the New England Patriots. They are the gold standard of the National Football League, led by the great Robert Kraft. I don't care what anybody says. This is bad news for the rest of the NFL because you didn't just attack Bill Belichick. You proclaimed that Belichick, Kraft, and Brady are not on the same page. Now, that might end up to be true, because I'm certainly not attacking the report of Wickersham at all. I interviewed him on my radio show. He sounded like he had everything together. No, major props to him. I'm simply saying for the purposes of this specific playoff run, it's the worst possible thing that could have happened to the rest of the NFL.
Well, the talk probably does motivate the Patriots, right? Like, if anything, it's going to motivate them. But what about the reality, what the talk is actually about? The reality to me seems pretty obviously true. Now, Patriots fans who've been tweeting at me a lot, you know, it really, for an organization that is the smartest for the organizations that's the smartest in football, they have some of the dumbest fans in sports. Like, these are the kind of tweets I get.
You're not enjoying yourself there,
That's
Max.
Dumb. Like, here the tweets I get. Belichick and Brady and Kraft all denied it. Therefore, why are you keeping it a story? What do you think they're going to do? Admit it? How stupid do you have to be? Of course they're going to deny it. The question is, do you find it credible? Hell yeah, I find it credible. And when I see writing like, Belichick's thinking like this, would it be unreasonable to conclude that Belichick may be the source? Right? If you see, it's not unreasonable to conclude that may be the sort, that Belichick may be the guy saying, hey, my thinking is along these lines. Now, Belichick has these one-year deals. He basically tells Kraft what he's going to get paid that year. In light of what Gruden just got paid, and in light of Kraft gumming up the works in the transition from Brady to Garoppolo, I wouldn't be surprised if Belichick said, yeah, everything's going to be fine. You're going to be $20 million next season. And if I were Kraft, I'd do it.
But you know what,
right?
Max? But you know what, Max, you know what the deal is? See, here's the problem with this whole thing. So the article comes out, and what everyone is waiting on is you have all this fire going on. And then they go out there on the football field, and it just doesn't happen.
Let me ask you this,
That's what
Damien.
everybody's waiting on. But the problem is, Max, we've seen this type of stuff happen before with Spygate, Deflategate, whatever type of gate that you have that the Patriots have had over the years. But they keep winning.
That's right.
That's what they keep
till
winning.
Till they ran into Giants Gate 1 and 2, they couldn't win that. But the point is, look,
Max, don't bring your homerism into this right now.
The point is, why not? Look, the point is, how will we be able to tell against Tennessee? They're 13.5-point. We won't be able to tell if the talk helps or hurts because they're going to whoop Tennessee. But if they play either Jacksonville or Pittsburgh, let's see what happens there. I don't know. Let's see how, not the talk, but the underlying reality of the conflict. A declining quarterback, a coach who's going to be mad at the fact that the owner interceded. Let's see what happens against a real threat like Jacksonville or Pittsburgh in the next round. Tennessee is not a test.
Max, you too hyped. You really want the Patriots to crumble right now. There's so much energy coming out of you right now.
I want them to lose to the Steelers.
You want them to crumble.
No, it's the cliff.
I want them to lose to the Steelers, and I'm very concerned.
He's still waiting for Tom Brady to fall off the cliff.
What do you mean waiting? What do you mean waiting? I have eyes. Tom Brady hasn't been excellent in the last 5 games. He's been an ordinary quarterback. Go look at tape, Damien.
Telling yourself that. They play this weekend, Max.
Go look at tape, Max. Okay.